So back in mid-February, Ace, Joe Schmo, and I, and some other folks, went to our first furry convention together. Well, sort of. It was technically a mini convention, but still, it was a first, for everybody included. This was the Furality Luma Festival, a 30-hour event held by Furality Inc., the group who has been running Furcons in VRChat consistently since mid-2020. Thanks to furry conventions moving online that year due to the pandemic, Furality was one of the really huge success stories in online Furcons, as well as virtual reality conventions in general. Perhaps the biggest success story in the latter case, given that the 2022 edition of Furality was the largest furry convention to date. However, the Furry Luma Festival was not a full-blown convention, given that previous Furalities have been weekend-long affairs. This one centered around themed meetups and musical performances. We attended a handful of meetups, though sadly I did not make it to the Yeen meetup. Sorry, 7 a.m. on a Saturday, no, that was not gonna happen. But the non-stop nature of the festival was a plus for many, given that it didn't just cater to an American schedule. It's just, 7 a.m. Saturday, I was a sleepy Yeen. Friday night was full of all of us trying to get into instances for meetups and concerts, then those instances flooding with more users than they could handle, then VRChat crashing, one time my computer even completely restarting on its own, and then the whole process starting over. By Saturday, though, the festival had sorted out a lot of the tech issues and we were able to hang out without much of any crashing. We got to meet some cool people that we had never met before. We also got to check out the Avatar showcase, which was definitely one of the most manic goblin mode moments of the day for all of us. Plus, we got to see this really, really cool fireworks display that it was good. I'm pretty sure there's a video of it on YouTube if you want to check it out. That was definitely a highlight for all of us. Also, Joe Schmo streamed a bit of the event on Saturday night, which I'll be editing into a video for his channel shortly, so go subscribe to him for that, especially if you want to see more of my insanity. Overall, we all had a blast at the Furality Luma Festival, and we're definitely hyped for the next full edition of Furality, Silva, which will take place in June of this year. We've all been active in VRChat for about a year now, and the ability to really take on a different persona in the virtual space is crazy. I've never properly fursuited, but I've heard people say that being in VR and seeing your body motions translated onto an avatar is a pretty similar experience to fursuiting. What was cool about Furality was experiencing that feeling that I've grown used to in the last year or so, but in the company of a couple thousand other animal people. Even without a bunch of fancy pants custom avatars, it really transported us all to a different place. It was super quick, but I feel lucky to have gotten the chance to attend the Furality Luma Festival, and I can't wait to see what a bigger version of this might bring. Or, who knows, maybe even an in-person Furcon at some point in the future? If y'all attended the Luma Festival, what did you think? How did it compare to previous Furalities? And are you excited for Silva? Thanks for watching, everybody.
Shout out to furries.